NBC's News took a survey of more than 2,000 car owners and found that the majority of younger generations does not have a clue of how to do car-related tests. There is 40% of car owners who cannot change their own tire, while about 59% of them cannot change their own oil. Daily Caller states that about 2/3 of every American does not know how to file taxes by themselves because they find it too complicated. This situation could be easily avoided if our education system would add classes that are based on basic life-related problems. These classes could be mandatory or optional, and some of these classes could just, be about, like some of the classes could be about cars, like car-related problems. Like I mentioned before, 40% don't know how to change their own tire, and this could help somebody else out or yourself while you're out there driving. And a lot of people don't really realize that changing your own oil could save you a lot of money. Another important thing is resumes. For me, especially, I wasn't taught how to do a resume properly. The teacher just kind of told me what to write, or she did it herself. And taxes, a lot of people need to do their own taxes. They don't really have to pay somebody else to do theirs. It's not that complicated. Understanding what taxes are and what paperwork to bring while filing for them could help you a lot. For a lot of new college students, loans they're really important. A lot of us don't really get financial aid, so understanding loans and what to look for them and what to avoid basically could help you a lot. For me, when I started college, I had to apply for a loan, and then I basically chose the first one that I saw, which I wouldn't recommend to somebody, because then you don't really know what you got yourself into. And these classes could just be for seniors basically, because they're the ones going off to college. They're the ones that need it the most. Like the most important thing that they need to learn is money management. 60% of people don't really. 60% of Americans spend without a budget, so it's not good. And a class could just basically be about tips of how to save money. They could just basically go keep track of what you spend and how much you earn, and then that can later on help you about find out how much you can spend at the end of the week or so. They can also help you come up with a plan and stick into it, or they could help you just have an emergency budget just in case you need it later on. Like I said, and what's interesting is that most people back in the day, they didn't really have to worry about these problems because they basically did it all themselves. And as times got better, parents didn't find it necessary to help their children, teach them some of this life stuff. So I feel like it's up to the education system nowadays to help us out. And yeah, that's it.